Hey, YouTube, what's going on? It's your main man, Rod Z, and you're watching the Z Files right here, coming to you from the Boss Move Studios in beautiful sunny Orlando, Florida. We're excited for another show, and we hope you are too. Thank you for joining us today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and make sure that you tune in to everything that's going on with the Boss Move Network. We got some great shows, and we feel that they'll be helpful and beneficial and entertaining and a lot of other things to you. So let's get ready to do another edition of the Z Files. Let's get it. All right, as I said, you're watching the Z Files, and we're coming to you from the Boss Move Studios, and I'm here with the one and only, the legendary producer, the man, the myth, the legend. I'm here with Bub. Bub, what's happening, bud?
What's the deal?
Bub, we got a great show. We're gonna be here in the studio today. I like the studio shows. How about you? I like going out, but I also like in the studio with you, bro.
Oh yeah, me too. So, no doubt.
So today we're gonna cover a couple of topics. The first topic we're gonna cover is talking about Cam Newton and an incident he had, and we're also gonna cover the great, legendary Jones High School. You see, I got on orange and green. A lot of people might have been confused because they know I'm diehard Bethune-Cookman, but I'm also wearing orange and green from my high school, your high school, Jones High School. And we just had a momentous occasion this past weekend called Tiger Pride Weekend. So we're going to talk about that. But first, let's get into the Cam Newton incident. Did you hear about it?
Oh, yeah. I heard about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
I think that it's one of those unfortunate incidents that doesn't make a lot of sense, and a lot hasn't been said about it. We got some footage of it. A lot of people have seen the clip. One thing I want to do is, from what I saw, did you see Cam take a swing at anybody? I didn't see him swing on nobody.
No, he just, I guess, was holding them off or whatever.
Forcefully restraining.
Yeah, but he did a good job. He did a really good job.
I commend him.
Yes.
Because number one, when you got guys trying to jump you or swing on you, you got to protect yourself. And I think he both protected himself and he restrained himself, because I think he could have put a couple of them guys in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, he protected his wallet as well. Cam Newton is, 6'6", 250, 260. So, yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah, he a big guy, and then if he would have swung on a couple of people and hospitalized somebody, now he got to go to court and all this. Now you want to sue the man and all this. I don't think it makes much sense, especially if it's a 7-on-7. It doesn't make sense on either side, because it's a 7-on-7 flag tourney, if I'm not mistaken. And on one side, you got people that are there that going back and forth with Cam. They arguing. I heard that allegedly Cam was egging on some of the coaches, mocking them. That still remains to be seen. But the bottom line is, the trash talk is cool, but on the coach's side, you're talking to Cam Newton. This guy is a Heisman Trophy winner. He's an NFL MVP, and he led his team to a Super Bowl. So clearly, his football career has gone further than yours. So what you arguing with him for? He knows more than you probably know, and has a lot more to show for it than you. On Cam Newton's side, the same reasons I said about him, about Cam Newton, are the reasons Cam shouldn't be going back and forth or badgering anybody either. Because, bro, you've been there, done that. You got a great podcast going. Man, do your thing and live your life, man. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. So, like I said, it was an unfortunate incident, but I will commend Cam Newton on not swinging on anybody and restraining himself, because it could have gone real bad. And there was some police there that were to break it up, too. So,
well, this all started because of trash talking. I believe this 7-on-7 has been going on for like 3 or maybe 5 years.
Right.
So the trash talking has been going on for that long. But what was so different this time around?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because from what I hear, the 7-on-7, that's all they do there. It's like a league where you can actually do that, and you do those things you can't do in organized football. Mm-hmm. So these two coaches You know, I don't know what it was, but why is it when our people get together, it has to be some ignorance?
Trash talk.
I mean, yeah, trash talk, but still, why the ignorance has to pop off all the time?
And man, what's always interesting to me about my people is how we play so shocked, surprised, and delusional when certain things happen. I don't know if it started off this way, 7-on-7, but when I got whipped for 7-on-7, I've always said and always labeled it as disrespectful ball or dysfunctional ball. When I got whipped for 7-on-7, I said, oh, okay, I get it. This is where all the kids come every off season to be able to do everything that they couldn't do during the regular season. You can go do the backward flips, you can catch the hitch and spin the ball, you can catch a touchdown and defender walking off, you can run behind him and hump him, and everybody. The more disrespectful you can be, the more coverage you get and the more viral it goes. But it's a toxic environment that was created by adult men, the majority who look just like me and you. And the dysfunction and the disrespect was so popular amongst everybody involved, the parents, the players, and the coaches, that it became a thing.
I don't know.
Like, and I agree 100% with Club Shay Shay. 100%.
What he said about the Eli Manning camps, that doesn't happen there.
That don't happen.
Peyton and Eli been having a camp for 20-something years. You ain't never seen no kids be disrespectful to Peyton and Eli.
No.
Tell me the footage. Tell me the footage that you've seen out there. Show it to me. What Peyton or Eli asked these kids, or the Drew Brees, because a lot of times they take up a lot of these pro quarterbacks and sometimes upper level college quarterbacks. Show me the footage. It's us because we think it's cute. I went out there, man, I told Cal to shut up. I told him he was trash. I told him he was garbage. Y'all think that's cute. It's not.
I think it's because the leaders of the camp don't engage in that kind of
they don't.
That trash talk.
They don't.
And Cam Newton, come on, everybody knows this now. Whether you like Cam or not, Cam Newton engages in a lot of trash talk.
Right.
He want the smoke. He like that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I agree, but that's why I said, I mean, there's only so much trash talk that I'm gonna do with somebody that's not even on my level or haven't even played. Like I'm willing to go back and forth with sports analysts and trash talkers, but like you shouldn't go but so far if you know.
But what does that show the kids that was playing? What does that teach them? What are they learning?
How to trash talk and fight.
How to trash talk and fight.
And we do it in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We do it in racing. I've seen people get into. We trash talk when we play spades. So now I'm not saying that we shouldn't. I'm not saying that that's not a part of what we do. We trash talk. We have fun.
Who's the we?
When I talk about the African American.
Okay,
community.
say that. Let's be clear.
Okay,
let's be clear about it.
So we trash talking a lot of things, but I'm not saying that it's not always necessary or. It should be etiquette to it. It should only be taken to a certain extent.
Right.
Especially how serious you take it. We get in our feelings sometimes.
I see.
When we lose, we don't like losing. And when somebody trash talk to us, but here's the other thing. The people that win deserve to talk trash. I'll use Florida Classic. When FAMU beats us, they deserve it. They beat us.
Yeah.
They deserve to talk trash.
Right.
So you can't get mad. All you can do is say, good game. Congratulations, y'all got us. We'll see you next year.
And that's the difference, though. So we talk trash every classic. I don't know of any fights that break out from just the trash talk. I don't. And it's a whole bunch of us.
A bunch of people, thousands, over 50,000 a game. And the parking lot, there's a lot of trash talk going on.
Right. But
when it gets personal, see that's when... And then I think that's where we gotta draw the line. We gotta say, wait a minute, bro. It should never have gotten to a point. But do you think it's because of social media? Do you think people are out there trying to become famous and get likes? Do you think people are willing to do stuff now that they didn't do before because they want to be famous for something?
Well, they should have thought twice about trying to jump on Cam Newton because he didn't throw one punch. You get famous for being drugged, then that's not a good look.
Listen, the man hat didn't even come out.
No, it did not.
This don't make sense. He's 6'5", 6'6". He 2 what?
They say 260, 250. Yeah.
Okay. He's played in the NFL 11 seasons. You got men that are bigger than him that have he's used to being run at. And they getting paid for running at him. What make you think you're going to do something to him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, don't be afraid of any man. I'm not saying be afraid, but why would you jump? If you see me and Cam Newton fighting, believe he started it. I ain't swinging first.
No, man. Nah.
Now, if he swing on me, Cam, if you swing on me, I'm going to get down, bro.
Yeah.
But I ain't starting it.
No.
And if Cam started it, which we don't know, why would you be fighting these little men?
Well, they interviewed the two guys on an Atlanta radio station today, and they talked about it. They did say it was all about trash talking.
Okay.
And then the one say that I guess Cam grabbed his brother or got in his brother's face, and he walked upstairs, and it escalated quickly after that.
Been a lot of trash talk, from, what I'm saying, hit more so his side the last year. And really just the last 2 days, like, he was just on 10, like, talking crazy to us, like, just out of nowhere, just talking crazy to us for no reason. It's like, it's not nothing new. Like, I've been around bro for 5 years, so like this typical Cam Newton behavior, like at a 7-on-7 event, it's just I'm on the other side of things now. I'm not on the team. So he might have said something like, I'll come down there and show you what's up. And he got up and came around, and as he was walking down the steps, as he come down the steps, he go to meet him, and as I'm walking, I'm going to like kind of go up there and grab both of them, like grab Cam, just tell him like, bro, you tripping, bro. It ain't even that serious, bro. Like, we playing the game right now, it ain't never that serious, bro. We should be able to, I'm saying, talk. I'm walking, that's my intention, is walking up the steps.
I should have never let Cam get in my head. I should have never let him put me in a position where he felt like he had control over me in a situation because of what I got going on and what I done overcame and came from. But it was just more like, it was just certain things you just not gonna say to me as a man. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what it transpired.
And he grabbed, bro. So like any big brother, like anybody that's got a, somebody they care about. If you see somebody grabbing you gonna do something. Rather it's push them, rather it's grab them. You know what I'm saying? So I went with my first instinct. You know what I'm saying? Get him off my little brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it just went from there. But it should have never got to the point.
It should have never gotten
where it
that
got to that. And that's first and foremost, like what I want to do. I want to apologize to everybody that was out there and to the parents of not just our team, but everybody that
was affected by it.
That should have never happened. Like, we should have been able to sit down and talk. Like, there's no reason we should be yelling at each other while a game going on. Like, ain't none of that necessary.
I don't understand. I still don't understand. And then for it to be in public, it's always got to be a show with it, man. I don't like seeing stuff like that, especially, like I said, at any kind of function that we have. Violence should never be a part of it. It's just not us.
And then it's just not a good look.
It's not a good look.
Dealing with a lot right now. You got this Fannie Willis, what she's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you got Cam Newton. This is just not a good look.
We in some mess right now. But every year it's gonna be something. So find it, say what she said though. Dude, how do you feel about that, man? A lot of people are making somewhat of a hero because they like the fact that she's standing up for herself in the courtroom. And of course, when somebody pops off and say something slick out the mouth, we gonna applaud that. Not all of us, but a lot of people have seemed to be applauding the fact that she, when she said, I don't drink wine, I drink Grey Goose. Yeah. Do you think, what do you think about that, man? I mean, I know it wasn't on the lineup of the show, but you mentioned it.
I did mention it. No, and yeah, I don't want to get into it too deep, like you said, but it's not a good look.
Right.
She did do something wrong.
Yeah.
She did. First of all, she slept with a married man.
Right.
That right there should be enough. But I don't know why people are giving her a pass.
They shouldn't be.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
That whole, that thing about her standing on business, she is not.
She's not.
She is not.
She's in a bad situation.
Very bad. And that's what I got to say about that.
I hope she can work things out, but yeah, it's not a good look.
At all.
It's not a good look. But we're going to move on. We're going to talk about the legendary Jones High School. When we say Jones High School, we talk about pride, tradition, and history. And I don't know about you, but I think Jones High School, when you talk about well-known high schools in the country, I think we up there, man. If you say Jones High School to somebody, a lot of people, you'll be amazed at when you go to a different state how many people know about Jones.
Yeah, man, it's a historic institution. You know what I mean?
It's deep, man.
I saw where they said we think we're HBCU. You know what I mean? So
we are.
We
really are. That's how. Listen, we carried ourselves that way, and I think it all is due to we had a lot of HBCU teachers, professors, graduates go to that went to Jones, that went on and get further their education, and they came back to work at Jones.
Right.
We had several HBCU graduates teaching at Jones. So let's talk a little bit about the school first of all. It's the first African American school, high school for African Americans in the city of Orlando, and it was founded in 1895. That's a long time ago. So there are not a lot of high schools as old as Jones High School. There are not a lot of colleges as old as Jones High School.
Right.
Bethune-Cookman is not even as old as Jones.
No.
Jones is older than Bethune-Cookman.
Yes.
So that's a testament in itself. It was the first school. The first school was on Garland Avenue and Church Street, and then the school was named Johnson Academy for the principal, Lymus Johnson. And then the school moved to Paramore and Jefferson. I didn't know that. This is the first Jones High School that I knew about. In 1921, a new building was constructed, and that was placed on Paramore and Washington Street, which is now currently the Callahan Center. So if you go down Paramore and Washington, you'll see the brick on the front of the building. That's the building that was what I knew as the original Jones High School. There was a Jones High School before that. Okay. And then you had the first graduating senior class was in 1931. Okay. The school was renamed one final time in honor of L.C. Jones, a longtime principal and donor of the building that I was talking about on Paramore. And I think L.C. Jones was my first recollection of the first principal. So a lot of stuff that I did a little research on, I didn't even know. But L.C. Jones is the man that they named Jones High School after. And then the school was later moved to its current location, which is on Rio Grande in 1952. Jones High School is an international world school, baccalaureate world school, and they have AP programs in medical arts. They have a magnet program. They have AP courses in art, history, biology, and the list goes on. Jones High School had its Tiger Pride weekend and Tiger Pride Day. They have it every February during Black History Month. It's a fundraiser that was created by the Booster Club. And it's going strong, and it's getting bigger and bigger. There were people even talking about, hey, pretty soon this is going to outgrow our little stadium. We're going to have to move. But I like it. I like it at Jones. I like it on the campus. I love what it represents. Bub, you went to Jones. Tell the people about your experience at Jones High School.
Oh, man, let me tell you something. My experience at Jones, that's another one that I will never, ever forget. For one, my entire family went to Jones. I mean, from my dad, my mom, my aunts.
Do you know their classes?
Yeah,
Dad was what?
72.
Okay.
Mom, 74.
Wow.
My cousin, 80.
I think your dad and my mom in the same class.
Could be.
My mom is either 71 or 72.
Yeah. My mom, 74. Dad, 72. My cousin, 80, I believe. Okay. Another one, 83. My two sisters graduated after me. I'm not sure what year that was. It was like, I'm not sure what year, but my two sisters.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my cousin. I mean, I'm missing people.
You missing?
I'm missing.
It's so
folks.
many you missing.
I'm missing. Like my entire family.
Right.
Went to that school. You know, all the way back to the 60s and 50s.
Right.
So I mean, the tradition runs deep.
Yes.
That's the only orange and green that I will wear.
I heard that.
You know what I mean? I'm a maroon and gold man. But yeah, that. It's so much. It's so much to say about the school. In my year that I graduated in 1990, we didn't have a yearbook. You know what I mean? So it was a lot, but it's like we was mad, but we still have these memories.
They can't take the fact that you graduated from Jones.
Exactly.
They can't take that.
Yeah.
And
For
you
whatever
were in
reason.
the band.
Right, I was in the band. Yep.
You was in the marching band. Great, Bubba, great trombone player.
Yep.
Y'all don't know that. What
Bruce-
else did you participate in?
Brew Fi Brew.
Okay.
Yep. If you know, you know.
We had fraternities,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
We had little mini fraternities on the campus.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, it was great, man, and that's why the Tiger Pride. And I've never been because I moved away. I moved out of state and didn't go this year because I had a previous engagement.
Right.
But man, it if you see the footage, it looks like a mini classic weekend.
But we got to get you out there, man.
Oh yeah, I'll be there next year.
We got to get you out there because to hear about it, it's exciting to hear about it and to talk about it. Mm-hmm. But Bub, when you there, it's almost tear jerking to me. Mm-hmm. I saw Mr. Riccio. When you talk about Jones High School, let's talk about the legendary teachers.
Yes.
Let's talk about James Chief Wilson.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ernestine Embry, Edna Hargreaves. I mean, the list goes on and
Miss
on.
Burns.
Coach Perry, CC,
Yeah.
Miss Barbara Page Burns, everybody's favorite math teacher. Mm-hmm. The list goes on and on. And I cannot, I would be remiss if I left out our principal,
Yes.
the legendary Clara Walters.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know it, but Clara Walters, in my opinion, is the female Joe Clark.
Yes, she is.
Because when she got to Jones High School, there were a lot of challenges going on. There was a lot of foolishness happening at the school. Jones High School, for the people that don't know, it's in the hood. It's an urban school. We make no apologies for it. It's predominantly black. And there was a lot going on. Well, when Miss Walters got there, she made a lot of changes. Mm-hmm. She got a lot of people off of her staff, which a lot of people didn't like. And she got a lot of students that weren't going to do right. She got them up out of there like Joe Clark. And she turned Jones High School. She had a motto to say, we are pushing a positive attitude. And she was all about us becoming good, positive citizens. Most of us, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of us went on to college or the military. And a lot of people that I know today are doing big things in the community. And I think we owe it to those teachers that I named as well as Miss Clara Walters. I'm going to tell you right now, in the band, you won't find a better band director than James Wilson.
No.
I mean, his musical intellect alone, this man is highly respected. Every time we went close to an HBCU, people would tell us about how great Chief was and how they wanted Chief to come. I know Alabama State wanted him. He could have easily gone back to FAMU. The man is legendary.
Yes.
So shout out to Chief Wilson and his beautiful family, and all the teachers that I named, and then some. There were so many. Who do you remember from Jones, aside from the people that I named, the teachers?
You're just talking teachers, right?
Yeah, teachers.
One thing I want to say about Miss Walters is you are absolutely right. She was a authoritarian.
She didn't play. She didn't play the
she was
ratio.
nice. She was nice, but she didn't play.
She didn't play.
You know, we couldn't wear shorts. You know what I mean? It was one other thing that I remember.
We couldn't. I just thought about that. We couldn't wear shorts.
Couldn't. No, we couldn't.
Other schools could.
Yeah.
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
We couldn't wear them.
And you say that we are in the hood. You could say
We in the urban area.
Urban area. But the thing about it is,
Crosstown.
when I was there, I can't remember too many fights.
No.
We got along.
Yeah.
You know, we had these feeder schools. We knew each other, like, you know, from Memorial, Carver,
Right.
Lee, all these other schools. But when we got there, we got along.
I don't remember. I'm sure there had to be,
Yeah, well, yeah, it was. I'm just saying, but
I don't remember any either.
Yeah, it was. You know,
There was
one
a couple.
but not like
They
you would
weren't on
think.
campus?
No, they wasn't on campus. If it was, yeah.
Yeah. If you fought, you wait till you get off campus because Miss Watson didn't play.
No. She was one. Who else? Coach Farrelly, Coach Barnes.
Yeah.
My chemistry teacher, Mr. Jobson. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
Coach Mincy.
Yes.
Oh man, Coach Perry, man, with that Lincoln, man.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days. When people say those were the good old days, y'all, Bub and I really did have some good old days. So Tiger Pride weekend was real big. And we're going to show you a couple of clips. One thing that really touched me, we were about to end the event, and it was time to sing the school song. Sing the school song. Mm. And one thing I loved about, shout out to my classmate, Keisha Williams. Keisha called up the class of 2024. She said, I need 2 volunteers from the babies. Let's get the new alumni that are getting ready to graduate from Jones. Get them up here. And they led the song, and that one almost got me, bro, because I'm like, they letting the babiys sing.
And they knew the words.
Amen. When you put that thing up, you know that song.
That's it.
I ain't gonna sing it right now, cause Bud might start getting emotional, y'all, in the studio.
I still remember we pick up our feet, we point our toes. You know, I remember all that stuff, man. Come on.
We play good music. We do great shows. Without God's help, we cannot stand the task that makes a successful band. We said that before and after every football game.
And
as Marching Tigers.
Yeah, and the alma mater as we came back to the school.
Every time. Yes, if we went on a road trip, when that bus crossed that threshold onto Jones High School property, I don't care where we went.
I don't care where we was coming from.
Bro, we came from Philadelphia and DC one time. When that bus pulled in, I don't care how sleep you are.
4:30 in the morning.
You can hear somebody say, that was our coming home. Isn't that, what a tradition.
Yeah. Goosebumps.
What a tradition.
Yes, man.
But wait, you think goosebumps now. Wait till you go. Wait till you go, man. Now we have a cruise.
Okay.
So we got all kind of things going on. And I'm going to get some information for another show for people if they want to go on a cruise, because I want to support it, because they also use some of that proceeds, those funds, to raise money for Jones High School. And I think it's a beautiful thing that alumni are giving back. Every class gives a donation and registers to be a part of Tiger Pride Day and get you a tent. And we had tent, I know they start in the 50s all the way to current day.
Okay.
And all you got to do, if you come, for the Tigers out there that have never been, if you come, all you have to do is get there and go find your class. Your class will be, all you got to do is say, if you graduated in the 80s, say, where are the 80s tents? They'll say right over here.
Okay.
And you go over there. And the beautiful part is you right next door to you. 88, 89, 90, all those people that were in school while you were there,
right,
they're right there next to you. So you can see people that you haven't seen in years. Bub, I can't wait for you to go. Yes. I hope you have the opportunity to check it out. It's hard to put into words.
Yeah, the Boss Move will be there next year.
Yes, the Boss
in
Move
both
will
capacities.
Be there.
Yes.
All right, we gonna have stations.
Oh yeah,
we gonna have For the Record there.
Yep.
We gonna have the Z Files. We gonna have Boss Move up in that thing.
That's it.
All right, so y'all heard the boss from the Boss Move. He said the Boss Move will be there. So. Thank you, Jones High. Shout out to Sonya Hill. Shout out to, I want to give some shout outs to some special alumni. Okay, before we end, let's talk about Curtis Ram, the opera singer. Let's talk about Nate Newton, multiple Super Bowl winner. Let's talk about my cousin, Shavonte Zellis, who I'm very proud of. She's a WNBA world champion with the Indiana Fever and had her number retired at Jones. Other alumni, it's a lot. Now I'm mad because I'm forgetting somebody that I wanted to mention. Who else did I say? We have several college football players, several basketball athletes that went on to play basketball in college, even right now. And we have our Orange County Mayor, Jerry L. Demis, is a Jones High graduate. 2 of our sitting commissioners are Jones High graduates, Miss Regina Hill from District 5 and Bakari Burns from District 6. So we have several people that have gone on to do great things in our community, and we are so proud. Scientists, admirals, judges, you name it, we've done it. Even host of the Z Files, Rod Z. I went to Jones High School, and I'm proud to be a Tiger.
And the Boss Move.
And the boss of the boss move, Bub, the producer, is up in this thing. So we thank all of our teachers, all of our fellow classmates who ever did anything to support us. And we thank our parents. Let's thank our parents. Because they went to Jones too.
They went to Jones, yep.
There are 2 high schools in Orlando. Those who went to Jones and those who wish they went to Jones. My name is Rod Z, and I'm going to end the show with that. God bless you. We'll see you next week on the Z